The number one question I get asked is, what is a futurist and what does a futurist do? It is true that there's a lot in life that we don't have a lot of control over, and there's a lot about the future that is unpredictable, and we don't know what's going to happen. But if that's your only response to the future, you're going to never accomplish very much, and we're never going to do anything more than kind of create and recreate more efficient paths rather than doing something great or doing something that is truly different. Some futurists will focus most on making forecasts about the future. Others will be more focused on thinking of innovations or assisting people to dream up new ideas, in a sense, what is possible in the future. And then the third thing, of course, is what's preferred. That's tended to be in my career where I focus most of my energy, working with enterprises. They might be a public or a private organization. They might be a community who want to answer the question, what kind of future do we want? It's less about what kind of future do we expect and more about what kind of future do we want. I have this passion for trying to figure out what that could look like and encouraging people to get out of their day-to-day kind of boxes in which they live. Working with me gives an organization this excuse, really, to do something that a lot of people in the organization would like to do anyway. They just don't ever have time to do it, and that's to take this longer-term look and, in a sense, a kind of wider angle look at the future as well, so that they're just opening up the possibilities, opening up the boundaries of their thinking. What is beyond our normal planning horizon in terms of what the possibilities might be, what the threats might be, what our competitors might be doing, and what would that teach us for today? If you don't go far enough back in memory or far enough ahead in hope, your present will be impoverished. The way you think about the future tends to influence the kinds of choices that you make today. So if you just sort of keep your head down and focus on your day-to-day work, well, that's fine, you get by, but you miss out on this innate human capacity we have to remember and to dream. And if you can put those two things into your daily activity, then you have a chance to live a richer and fuller life. So what futurists have done, I think, is to say, hey, we have this human capacity, let's enhance it. Let's really take advantage of it. As a kid growing up, I had this interest in the future. I often tell the story that when I went to college, I decided to study political science because everything affects politics. And then I discovered future studies. It gave me a chance to continuously take a 360-degree look at the world. The future is not something that just happens to us. The future is something that we do, and that we, as a society, as a human species, must be able to create a better world than the one we have lived in and the one that we're living in now. One of the things that drives me as a futurist and really as a human being is interest in the longer-term future for my children. You know, if you think of their lifespan, then you really start to get to the end of this 21st century. And the question of what kind of world is really going to be left for them? What kind of world is going to be available for them? Well, I just grew up just interested in change and changing the world. And this is the avenue that I've chosen.